Last week's video was short, but there was an awful lot said in it, because what we discussed encompassed every aspect of happiness and success in every aspect or facet of life. Very often, unfortunately, success comes with a high price tag attached. A lot of very successful business people don't have that success to mirror their business success in their personal life. Very often they've failed relationships, difficult relationships. Very often they're basically not nice people, some of these highly successful business people, some of these highly successful sports people. Not only are they not nice people in terms of the people that they live with, they'll walk over other people to actually get what they want. And obviously that's not the kind of success that we're talking about. We're talking about one of the key things that was mentioned last week was the extent to which we have a positive impact on those around us. And that doesn't just include the people that we like. It's an all-inclusive statement. So before we actually get to the point of actually discussing how we might define our objectives within the framework that we talked about last week, we need to just dwell for a few moments on the extent to which we have an impact on other people's lives. Because as things stand, you have an impact on every single person that you touch today. Whether it is somebody standing beside you in the queue for a cup of coffee, somebody in the traffic in front of you, behind you, or overtaking you, or cutting in front of you, somebody sitting across from you at a board table or across from you at the breakfast bar throwing their cereal at you and laughing. Every single person that you encounter, you have an impact on them. You're probably not aware of it most of the time. In fact, if you're normal, you're not aware of it at all. But that doesn't take away from the fact that my energy affects your energy, and your energy affects the energy of all those with whom you come into contact moment to moment. Now, if you're an ordinary person and you're not there, the impact that you have on these people at best is neutral, but it's probably a little worse than at best. Because if I am not all there, the possibility is that I will go scrounging energy from other people. Therefore you have people who literally bore you to death, depress you. It's 10 minutes in their presence and you're only fit to go to bed. These are people who are not all there, but they're so not all there, they're actually trying to take energy from other people to prove that they actually are there. Now, if you don't take steps to ensure that you're in the right state of mind before the day starts, then you are one of these people. The more you become aware of the extent to which you have an impact on other people's energy levels, their behaviour, their reactions to you, or their actions towards you, or their behaviour, the more likely you are to keep yourself on your toes to ensure that at the very least you don't do anything that would provide the opportunity for somebody else to do harm to you. But again, if you go back to the definition of success, we're talking about even more than that. We're talking about your rising tide helping all the other boats to rise too. Because energy, the whole universe is made up of energy. Energy is contagious. And if you can rise your level, everybody else around you will rise imperceptibly too. And by imperceptibly I mean they may not even perceive why they feel better being in your presence, but they will feel better for being in your presence because you are a present person, because you've taken the trouble to discipline your mind to be present, and you are somebody who is mindful enough to know that as you go about pursuing your goals and objectives, which we have yet to define individually for you, and set your mind accordingly, but as you go about those goals and objectives, you are actually mindful of the extent to which you passing through life can have a positive impact on others who are passing through your life, their lives, and whose paths are crossing at this moment in time. So we need to bear that in mind as we move forward with these videos. It is one of the key pieces of success and happiness. That my success and happiness doesn't come at a cost to anybody else, but even better than that, it comes with a benefit to others too.